This is Dylan again from Dylan's Reptile Time. Hope you're all doing okay. We're going to have a look at another snake today. So today we're going to have a look at a milk snake. Not a milkshake, a milk snake. He's in this box. It's Malcolm the milk snake. Here he is. Now, milk snakes are really pretty looking snakes, very colourful. You might recognise them off films and TV. They use quite a lot there because they're nice colours. They're a type of king snake, and there's probably about 24 different types of milk snake found throughout North America, Central America, Mexico, and Northern South America. This one in particular is a Honduran milk snake found in the Honduras in Central America, south of Mexico. It's one of the bigger types of milk snake. You can get like other milk snakes like the Pueblan milk snake you might see, or the Sinaloan milk snake, quite popular pets. And they pretty much all have these same kind of colours. So they've got the red bands and the black bands, and they've got these kind of, this one's got orangey bands, but some have yellow bands or white bands. And they differ from milk snake to milk snake. So some have like thicker bands than others, some have thinner white bands. But they're all generally this colour, apart from, I think, the black milk snake, which starts off like this as a baby, starts off as this colour, but as it gets older, turns jet black, looks nothing like a milk snake, but it is actually a milk snake. Now, a lot of reptiles and amphibians that are venomous or poisonous, they're really bright colours, and that acts as a warning to predators that might want to eat them. They're basically saying, look, you don't want to eat me because I'll make you sick, I'm venomous, leave me alone. And there's a highly venomous snake called the coral snake found where the milk snake lives. And it looks pretty much like the milk snake. So what the milk snake's doing is it's mimicking, pretending to be a coral snake so that other animals leave it alone because they think it's poisonous. But in fact, it's a harmless milk snake. And there's a rhyme you can do. It doesn't work all the time, but generally there's a rhyme you can do to tell it's not the venomous one. It's to do with the colours. So if they've got red and black next to each other, you can say red and black venom lack, which means it's the milk snake. If they've got red and yellow next to each other, you can say red and yellow killer fellow, which means it's the coral snake. But if you see one in the wild, don't try and do the rhyme and get it wrong. Just leave it alone, yeah. If you see any snake, just don't pick it up in case it bites you. And it's not always true as well. Some milk snakes, some coral snakes have the same kind of pattern as the milk snake, so it doesn't always work, that rhyme. So yeah, they mimic a venomous snake, and there's a few animals that do that as well. They pretend to be other animals. There's some hawk moth caterpillars pretend to be a snake when they feel threatened. So they turn their back ends to look like a snake's head so that birds and things don't want to eat them because they might get attacked. Now, they're called milk snakes. You're probably wondering, why are they called milk snakes? Well, because a long time ago, people used to think they came out at night time and drank milk from cows. I don't know where that came from, but it's not true. They don't do that. Yeah. Now we're going to have a closer look at Malcolm moving around on the floor. Check this out. So I thought we'd have a close-up of Malcolm here, the milk snake. They're really gorgeous looking snakes. Sticking his tongue out there for you, and they've got this, if you have a look right on his face, he's got this kind of mask across his eyes. Looks like a kind of superhero snake. They really are gorgeous. Now we're going to see Malcolm on the floor now. So on the ground, they really are quite elegant movers. They just push their body like this from side to side, moving this S shape. See him sticking his tongue out all the time there. They push themselves off plants, rocks, and they can move quite quick when they want to. Right, so it can be quite quick on the floor, as you saw there. So snakes, even though they've got no legs and arms, they can still push themselves along the floor, off plants and things, and move quite quickly. Now, what does Malcolm eat? Well, Malcolm, he likes to eat quite a whole range of things, really, in the wild. He would eat mice, birds, lizards, but they also eat snakes, other snakes. Even the deadly coral snake that it's trying to pretend to be. And we're going to have a quick look at a snake eating its food now. This does show a little mouse getting eaten by a snake. It's not a live mouse, but it does show a snake swallowing a mouse. So look away now if you really don't want to see that. So as you can see, they strike their prey, grab it in their jaws, and they maneuver the animal around so that they eat their head first, and then they slowly work it down their bodies. I've sped this up a little bit so you can see how they swallow their food whole. These are leopard snakes, by the way, from Europe, from around Greece. There we go, you can slowly see the mouse disappear in their jaws. And apologies that this is in a portrait rather than landscape when I recorded it. So you can just see its tail going down there. Oh dear. And that would last the snake about a week or so, a couple of those. So as you saw there, they grab their prey and then they swallow it whole. Now in the wild, the milk snake is a constrictor. So when it catches its prey, it wraps its body around its prey really tightly like the boa constrictor and then swallows it whole, like we just saw with the leopard snake. All right, so that was Malcolm the milk snake. Hope you enjoyed that. And we've pretty much run out of animals now, but I might come back soon with another video to show you. Okay, take care guys. Bye.